years. But what I thought is really great about you is that you reinvest into the laundry places. What do you call them?
Right. Yeah. I have two coin-operated washaterias, basically.
Washateria.
Where all everyone's kind of nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
We own a commercial strip center, and
you did the karate school and all that
karate
stuff.
School.
And so your perspective is, it's. I feel so often like people, they don't get it. That when you launch, let's just say when you did your karate school, did you build the building? Did you go in there? Did you paint the whole thing?
Right.
Were you the guy that you weren't doing it all?
That's a great analogy.
You were not doing it all.
No, that's
and
a great
here's the
analogy.
thing: is that you know that I have this coaching program,
Right.
and I've had some really great results
Over and over. No, I've seen it over and over.
Yep. I've got people that tell me consistently, and I said this in my presentation too, when it comes to talking about the value that I bring to the table, whether it's as a performer or as a marketer, what I spit out as far as my value is what my customers tell me, because that's what they're getting. That's the value I can duplicate.
Yeah.
And one of the things that my coaching clients tell me on and on and on is how hard they're working in their business on the important things. And I don't know, I can't understand why it is so hard to get someone to invest $300 a month, a couple $100 a month in a coaching program that will absolutely change the quality of their business.
They don't have a business. They don't have a business.
You're right.
I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about. It was two words: chocolate pudding. But it's true. It's true. It's exactly what I was saying because it's that same thing. It's this thing of I don't want to reinvest in my business. I don't want to. This is gonna be just as good. And the reality is, look, okay, my karate school. When I opened my karate school, one of the cheapest businesses in the world to operate. You don't have inventory.
Yeah.
You don't have machinery. A punching bag and mirrors. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Even then, Brad. I have a lease on a space. Like you said, I didn't build it. I didn't do the build out. Landlord did all of that. But I've got this lease on the space. $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month. I've got to pay electricity. $500 a month. Phone bill. $100 a month.
Yep.
Every single month. I've got to make $3,500 a month just to be broke. Just to be broke, you got to make 35 grand. I mean, it's 3,500. And people don't get that. People have no clue. The magic business is so easy to get into, and it's so easy to make money.
The other day, we don't know how lucky
we really don't.
We have it.
It is too easy to make money in this business.
And there's no point of entry. There's no point of entry criteria.
Right.
Anyone. And I mean anyone, and
unfortunately, anyone
can do what we do well, and what you do well.
Yeah.
Anyone can do that.
So how do you take somebody who's serious? Let's take, for example, there's people out there.
Yeah.
Their show is good. They know their show is good.
How do they know the show's good? Because they think it's good?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry if I'm coming off sounding like an ass.
Okay, then let me ask it a different way then. So there's people out there, and they want to know that their show is good. They want to take it to the next level. They want to separate themselves from everything else that's out there.
Yeah.
What are they going to do to make sure that because nobody's got it? Nobody's got a team. I mean, you mentioned $300. Obviously, that's an exaggeration. There's no way somebody's going to be able to get really like that kind of attention for $300. But
they can. I mean, I don't want to sound, I absolutely despise the phrase, can't afford to do it? Well, you can't afford not to do it, because it's so used, it sounds like a used car salesman.
Right.
I hate that. But the value in having someone, I mean, my coaching program is a couple $100, okay? And they're talking with me every single week.
So it's a couple $100 a week.
It's a couple $100 a month for talking with me every single week. Once a week we talk and we work together. I mean, different clients of mine use different areas. You basically bring different things to me. I mean, sometimes a whole session of ours, a whole 35-minute session of ours, is just reworking a sales letter.
Right.
But I'm pointing out things that they're not seeing.
No, and I know the value of 2% change in the response of a sales letter, 5% change.
I want to give you an example. I want to give you an example, and I want you to. Speaking of those percentages, I want you to give the example you gave in the presentation,
Okay, all right.
which was about your back of the room.
Right.
The increase of
Right, right, right.
5%.
Right,
Was it 5% that equaled?
Yeah, there's about 5% participation in this product line, and then
Just tell me what this
all right.
is.
So what happened is
You've got this back of the room.
I've got a back of the room system basically, and what we do is
But wait, it's not back of the room like I teach.
No, yeah,
it's for
but,
schools.
Right, yeah.
It's very cool.
But without getting in, I mean, you'd have to have more. Well, anyway,
We'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
But bottom line is that here's the system. Where about 5% of my customers are participating in this system. So it only spends off about maybe $5,000 or $10,000 a year. It's not that much money. I mean, it's not. Don't get me wrong. I'll take it.
Why not?
Not going to discontinue that.
And you're not doing work for that.
Right. That's right, because it is a system. But now. Based on something that David Farr's a friend of yours, David Farr, obviously a good friend of mine,
of course,
and he has really helped me revolutionize a serious, amazing component. And
I think David just needs to change his middle name to Amazing because every time, I mean, I know that sounds corny, and you guys are probably if you have a system, you know what it is.
Right.
But if you don't, you're probably who's this? Who's saying this to me? I mean, it is when you watch it, when you use it, it's like there's no other word. It is amazing.
Well, and here's the really cool thing is that I was. Based on some stuff that another good friend of mine, in my market, a competitor of mine, CJ Johnson, he came up with this really interesting kind of a ninja-like hack that I started playing with and experimenting, and then I found a backdoor through that where we really can't, and I don't want to talk about that, but long story short, we've created a system now where we've gone from 5% participation to 20% participation, which doesn't seem like a lot. But when you start with a $10,000 business and you create 4 times that, so now 5% to 20% means it goes from 10,000 to 40,000.
By doing nothing.
Nothing extra. Nothing extra. In fact,
that's brilliant.
In fact, actually, I'm doing less work now because I put it on this robot system of David's.
Of course.
And actually, there's even more things that it does that frees up even more of the time of my office staff. But this is the kind of stuff that we need to talk more about. This is the kind of stuff that I want to share with everybody.